All right, y'all. This is Big Rich. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Definitely hit that like button. I guess we got to get into it today. We're gonna talk about Devin Haney, the disrespect for Devin Haney that the boxing community had for this young man. Let me remind people about Devin Haney's journey. You know, Devin Haney didn't give no respect from the beginning. You got to understand the road that Ryan took and the road that Devin took. Both in the beginning was similar. That's the reason why they fought each other 6 times. I say, but the way they treated Devin Haney was kind of like, you know, just like a stepchild. And out of the disrespect, even they made him he had to go through all of these hoops just to become champion. You know, and then once he was able to challenge Lomachenko, and Lomachenko moved up to get a belt that was never, supposed to be no main belt. It was like a franchise type belt. Like what kind of, is that real? I mean, who fought for that belt? You know what I mean? Who owns that belt in history? Does Muhammad Ali own that belt? You know what I mean? Does anybody of substance own that belt? But Lomachenko was allowed to go up and get that belt and then not have to fight Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why Devin Haney ended up with the WBC. They called him a email champ. Now, let's get the record straight. Devin Haney defended that belt against people like Linares and fighters that's Jojo Diaz. You know what I mean? Real fighters. These ain't no sparring partners. These are real fighters. Linares actually dropped Lomachenko in the fight. You know what I'm saying? Jojo Diaz matter of fact, Ryan was supposed to fight Jojo Diaz. Didn't happen. You know what I mean? Ryan got out of that fight. So who ended up fighting that guy? Devin Haney. Okay. Then we look at Ryan's history. He fought Campbell. That's it. Fortuna. Fortuna was washed up by then. Matter of fact, Fortuna got beat by Jojo Diaz. So what are we talking about? Apples and oranges here. You know what I mean? The only person that was willing to fight everybody is still Devin. Now you could say, oh, he ain't got no power, and you might be jealous of him because, you know what I'm saying, he made business deals. You know what I mean? And he was able to make money from the zone on straight business, good business deals. Good. I mean, how you gonna hate on that? You know what I mean? So you got a lot of video creators out there who wants to hate on Devin and say, oh, he haven't accomplished nothing. Oh, he's not a cash cow. All that doesn't matter. Devin got all the belts. He got all of them. He got the email belt. He got the franchise belt. He got WBC. He got all of them. So all that's the only thing that really matters. So when you sit up there and criticize someone who literally went to Australia 2 times, he was crazy to go there the first time and blew dude out. Then he went back and did it again. And then you say, oh, well, he's not still a top-rated fighter. How's that so? He beat the guy that beat the guy. He beat the guy that beat Lomachenko. You know, so Teofimo Lopez beat Lomachenko. So how's Kambosos not a top guy if he beat Teofimo Lopez? He beat the brakes off that nigga. So all this hate that comes with Devin Haney, I don't understand it. I really don't. You know what I mean? It's almost like the same hate that comes with Errol Spence. You get mad at Errol Spence because he got it out the mud. He went and got those belts and then had a fight on the table. And then my boy Bud, you know what I mean, went and fought somebody else. But you get mad at Errol Spence, which is kind of crazy when you really think about all this. You know what I mean? You look at Tank, you know, the hate they have for Tank. And all Tank been doing is knocking people out. I don't get that. I don't understand none of that either. You know what I mean? It's like all this hate that they have for these black fighters is just, it's unreal. It's unbelievable because any other fighter with these records, think about this. If Lomachenko had all the Devin belts, he'll be held as Muhammad Ali. He'll be held as the greatest fighter that ever lived, even with the losses. You know what I mean? Devin Haney don't have any losses. Only thing Devin Haney did, went in there, he boxed, did what he had to do to win the fight. You know what I mean? Boxing on this level, on the lower weight classes, is really not about knockouts. You know what I mean? It's about boxing. You know what I'm saying? It's about hit and not get hit. That's what it's about. Devin mastered it. Whether you like it or not, you don't have to like it. Because y'all want him to lose so bad and you hate on him. I don't understand why y'all people hate on Devin. Devin did everything right. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's young, he's flashy, he talks shit, but that's what all boxers do. How you gonna hate on that? You know what I mean? The man had nothing but respect for the boxing world, doing it the right way. You know what I mean? Fighting the people that everybody's scared to fight. Now, what's his next fight? Lomachenko. So after he beat him, what are you going to say? Oh, Lomachenko was washed up. He was old. He was, see, you just keep moving the goalposts. And that's what I don't like about, people when they talk about Devin Haney. You know what I mean? And the thing about Devin Haney is that him and his father, whether you like it or not, this is a real shitty business. Boxing has been shitty. Don King started the shit. You know what I mean? People like Top Rank, you know what I mean? You ain't never said nothing about them. And all the people that they dropped. You know what I mean? Imagine you're a boxer and you with the major promoter company and you lose one fight and you get dropped. You know what I mean? Now you don't have no way of making money. You know what I mean? You spent your whole life to get to this point. Now you're dropped. They dropped you. Think about it.